considering the last time I jumped onto the game, you might have seen me staring at the Starlight Drive-In. Right now we're in Sanctuary. We're in Sanctuary because I made my way on back, I brought some resources, and then one of the things that I was able to do was place the recruitment beacon. I placed some beds. If I go into the build mode, I have 6 people, 10 beds. There's 4 slots for people to move in. I placed just a few mattresses, just kind of in homes. Hopefully people move in soon. I need to put more food down, more water. There's a few things I gotta do. Carla followed me home. Carla and I have an interesting relationship, except Carla is high as fuck all the time. I don't even think she remembers who I am. She just kind of smiles at me, you know? The first interaction, I was being sarcastic with her, and then I made her laugh, even though it was kind of like I was flirting. I'm surprised she doesn't bring that up more often. She's like, hey, sugar, what can I do for my favorite customer, you know? That's what I would expect. I come up to Carla and I'm like, Carla, I hate to tell you, but this used to be my home here. I'm 200 plus years old, and you know, my wife died in front of me. And then she's like, damn, I thought I was the one that's high. Yeah. Yeah, she gets it. Since the last stream, I just cleaned up a few things around town, just very minimal. Some of the trees, or actually some of the smaller branches, I picked up first. Again, the idea is every step of the way, I'm thinking first to myself, does it make sense in terms of immersion? It does not make sense, even if I can do it, regardless. I can break down this whole house. The fact that I can destroy this house and take it to the foundation is great to be like, oh, the town was able to collect these resources and apply them for other buildings. That's great, but considering it's just like 5 of us over here, everybody's kind of occupied with their own thing, I would only like to chip away a little over time. So like the scraps that are near the house, destroying like one of those and maybe something like this is totally fine. The mailbox stand, maybe even the street lamp. This tree, considering it's a larger tree, I'm gonna wait for like maybe more people to move into town and then just go with the idea that it's a group effort. But for me to just simply start destroying cars like they never existed, I think would be counterintuitive. So for this playthrough, every step of the way, even if it seems like a small decision, it's like, does it make sense? Could it be something I utilize? At least in terms of telling the story and building up this character's background. Sanctuary will be a hub for this character. I would love to start sectioning out a portion of the city. In one of my previous playthroughs, I built a gigantic border all the way around Sanctuary to even the back portion. Everything was cut off. There was only 2 entrances. There was the bridge, and then there was right here. I had another fence over here sectioning off the path to the vault, but just about everything else was closed, and it worked pretty well. I didn't really have too many issues, even though there was a lot being built. I might do something similar in this playthrough, but I'm not just going to pop up a gigantic city with, you know, layers and layers of defense when it's just a few of us here. I like to build out over time, and I think the strategy would be section off this portion of town, make this the operating area where we all kind of function out of, put some sort of fortification, fortification around this, and just go all the way around, and then just make it where if raiders or anybody actually comes through, they would have to meet here, and this would be the like intersection. So before I do that, I want to destroy this house. Before I destroy this house, I want more people to move in. And then the quicker more people move in, the easier it'll be for me to justify accomplishing more things in a shorter amount of time. But I'm not going to sit here and just start like destroying 3 cars and say, oh yeah, I pushed those cars to the other side of the lot and we broke them down in one day. Something like that. Alright, real quick, I'm going to take advantage of sim settlements. I'd like to set up some residential plots. Considering we can utilize some of the interiors of these buildings, let's go to my neighbor's house. I want to keep my own house for my own kind of needs and uses. But I'd like to see if I can set up an interior plot somewhere in here. I'm not sure if this is possible. I'm probably going to have to destroy stuff to even place it here. Also, if I can store some of these things, I'm going to store them for now and then just move them out into the street. Actually, that would have been a better idea. It would have been a better idea. Oops, how do I do this? Actually, don't know how to view stored. In 76, there's a stored category. I just realized there probably is no stored category. Or is there? And I'm just going crazy. That's okay. We'll worry about it as we continue. Being able to pick up and move something, I think makes more sense. Like, okay, we got all these different furnitures that's just kind of hanging out from these houses. Dare I grab them all and put them in like one house and be like, okay, this is all the chairs we have in town. This is all, you know, whatever. Table, we need a table too, right? I don't know if you can, it says interior plot. I've placed this by building up foundations and walls around it. I've never tried what I'm about to attempt though. If I destroy enough stuff, I want to destroy just this chair, but it's not letting me select it. Okay. Is that just debris? I'm gonna have to get rid of this, whether I want to or not. Okay, sim settlements. I think the roof is gonna be an issue. I think I could remove the roof. It works. Hold on now. Hold on now. So I technically can fit this right here. It's almost like a module. There's the window and everything. Part of me feels like I should build this the opposite way and try to build it facing the window. Because if I build it on the other side, it might have it set to be like a wall. Once this actually starts being built, it'll make more sense. It's hard for me to explain. Like the back portion of this L piece, we'll call it, I think might be built in such a way that expects you... I think this is messing it up. This stuff right here. Miscellaneous, miscellaneous. Just put this TV dinner tray over here for now. I'm also probably going to abuse the save system only when I'm in town and trying to build these things. Okay, residential plot interior. Perfect. Yep, this works for me. Place it as close as I can on all sides. Okay, can I place another one of these on the opposite side? Snap it back to back. It lets me place it outside, which kind of annoys me. It'll snap to something all the way out there, but not this. This is weird. It's snapping to so much like that it shouldn't be. Okay. I need some cows. How do I get cows in town? I did place... So I placed this. There's certain things that I don't remember why I do in this game, but I just know to try to do them as quick as I can. I placed this. Does this attract all types of Brahmin, or does this just attract Carla and her Brahmin? And like traders and stuff? Because I honestly don't remember. I don't remember what this salvage station collects, specifically in terms of resources, but after playing enough times, I realized there's certain things you should try to do earlier on, if that makes sense, right? And Doomsday, I would say some of these mods that I've added have definitely made Fallout 4 feel closer to Fallout 76 in terms of vibrance and just the environment feeling alive. Sure, the idea is this has gone through, you know, a nuclear apocalypse in its own way, but nature should have started taking over, you know, 200 years later easily. So it's one of those things where, again, every step of the way that I've been playing this, I've been curating this playthrough to be as immersive as possible. And I can imagine somebody being like, whoa, what's going on here? Why is it so green? It's like, again, this is the future where nature takes over and kind of starts to grow back. Also adding to... Oh, hello, Codsworth. Adding to the wildlife that's out there too. Looks solid? Yeah, I'm loving it. Dresser, file cabinet, and others to store stuff in? Yes. So first, I want to see what this house looks like when somebody moves in. Nobody's moved in yet, which kind of works. I'm going to struggle to place this. I might have to destroy the fridge and more. That's okay. See, this isn't bad. Destroying, like, a house's worth of... Oh, I can move this. Let me move this. Moving a stove outside? I've definitely moved a stove single-handedly. There's these like straps that you can get that are supposed to help you move shit, and it's supposed to be like ergonomic and probably terrible for your back, but I've definitely moved some crazy stuff on my own in the past. Alright, so again, we're trying to justify every little move. Bring a stove outside by yourself? Not the craziest thing. I also have people in town that could have helped me if we want to say that was the case. I'm struggling to see if I can snap this other residential plot to this side. I think what I have to do first is place a plot this way and then place a plot exactly this way. Alright, so right now there are 3 plots on each other and I don't feel... Oops. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, I don't feel confident or comfortable keeping 2 of them directly on top of each other. So right now, nobody's moved in here. This is the next door house to my house. I wanted to also make this the main place of operation.
You're tied to this place.
Mama Murphy, you stop talking to me. Come and get it. I'm pretty sure one of the mods I have added makes everybody kind of like get over here kind of quicker, unless you're Preston. Preston does whatever he wants. Okay, so who's not from the initial Minutemen group? I do have somebody that's new in town, but I can't remember.
Revival project has really helped.
I think it just says settler. They don't have names, right? Is that also a mod you can add? A mod that allows you to name settlers or something? I'm so lost. Where is this last settler? Come and get it.
Some days are harder than others.
Let me just confirm that nobody's moved. Oh, there she is. Perfect. Just the person I wanted to see. Hi, I need you to be assigned to this corner of the house. And then once you are successfully assigned, a preview of all this will happen. I hope that the window makes sense and it doesn't get blocked out, but if it does, that's okay. Can I peek in here and see what's going on? Alright, so who else am I going to move in here? I want to move like non-Minutemen people here and then just start moving in settlers over time. I'd like to try to do something similar. The idea is, if I remember correctly, each one of these plots can be built up over time. So when it starts out, it might just be a bunk bed, very crudely made, a stash box underneath, maybe even something like kind of on the floor, fallen over, like a chair knocked out, something simple like to show you that it's a base level kind of thing. And then afterwards, it'll start to evolve over time. I don't think there's enough room in this particular area unless I place something right in front of me. Make it sideways. Can we do that? Residential interior. It might be doable. Considering I don't necessarily want to risk this decision without it making sense, I'm going to do a quick save. Auto save, perfect. I'm going to move this stuff out of the house. Again, this is not crazy stuff. To be moving furniture like this just over to the other side of the room. Unless you're floating chem stash over here. My chem box, this is where I put all my chems. I put it right under Mama Murphy's nose, so she doesn't see it. That makes sense, right? I also haven't placed Mama Murphy's chair. I don't know if you do that after the fact. Alright, we're just moving stuff to the other side of the room. John, I need you. You know what? John, I'm going to acclimate you to the real world over here. I'm going to separate you from Marcy. You're going to live in over here. You're going to build this place up. The issue is at some point this is probably going to block that side of the house. And there's no door on this side or anything either. You know what? I messed up. Assigning him to that was a bad idea. I should flip it and have both of these intersect. Oh my god, Sturgis? Where the hell did you come from? I can't walk through shit. Oh, yes I can. Well, I can't walk through this indefinitely. This is eventually going to turn into something. So what I should do is place this here. Exactly like that. Wow. And then stare at this in such a way that it shows me what I need. Store. Yes. Okay. Sorry, John. Yeah, I gotta rotate this in such a way that it's not gonna block off the other side of the house. I guess it doesn't matter down the road, too. Doomsday will catch you soon. We should definitely link up for some more Diablo soon. If I catch you and others on later on, I'll definitely join for some adventures. Oh, I probably could have moved this even closer. I don't know if the roof is having any issue with that. Alright, so John lives here, and then one of the settlers. The point, again, I don't know why there's a giant just meat pile over here, but there's a sleeping bag here now for stage 1, we're going to call this. And then John's going to be moving in, and he's going to have probably another sleeping bag, and then down the road it'll evolve over time. So the more of these I can set up in town, the better. Right now there are beds in town assigned to people, so by me making these residential plots, moving them in, I will actually gain more beds in town. So before I think it said I had 10 beds, yeah, now I have 11. Happiness is on the rise. Okay, John also was assigned and moved. I gotta be careful. It says miscellaneous, so one of these times I'm gonna accidentally destroy an entire house. Struggling to get this to work the way I want. Okay, so I'm gonna line this up with some of these squares, kind of rotate it into place. How is this set up right now? This is me going into my OCD placement mode. Wish me luck. Again, I don't want to block access to certain things, but I think it would be better to put it directly in the center of the room. Mama Murphy, don't you do this to me right now. Put it right in the center of the room. The good news is, once these plots are placed, you can then swap them out to a different design. So the bigger worry would be Oh, hello. Sturgis, why don't I move you into that little section right there? Yeah, the bigger worry would be the first couple stages it's not an issue, but then all of a sudden when it hits a higher tier of the build, then you block complete entry to here. Again, not a big deal, but curious to see how that's going to affect it. So Sturgis is going to live here. I could technically move stuff around and move somebody into here. I've never tried kind of this approach. This is a first for this playthrough. So we'll see if this actually works the way I want it to. Alright, I'm going to also try to decorate some of this in such a way that makes sense. For some reason I can't place this now. That's okay. Don't let Mama Murphy see that we got some goodies over there. And this is the building episode apparently. I was feeling creative and I'm glad that I was able to do a little bit of upkeep, very minimal things. Actually to the point of me having a level up that I noticed earlier, but didn't want to do it without being on here. I was mentioning a, I think, strength related perk that I downloaded. Or added in terms of mods. Where is this? Is it strong back? Let me see. What are you? Part pack mule, carry plus 25 carry weight, armor now weighs less when equipped. Armor weighs less again. Action points to run even when over encumbered. I feel like I need that. Strength 6, don't have the strength for it. I'm slacking on strength and I've been prioritizing endurance and other things. I think I really need toughness amongst other things. So I'm going to get toughness for this one. We're going to try to be more defensive to start and then worry about offensive skills later on. I also need to potentially gain some settlement related perks. What is it? Local leader? That'll be probably the next one that I get. What is it? Charisma. So local leader rank 1. Leader 2 needs level 14. So that's good. I still have a little bit until I need to be considering things of that nature. I can't build too much because I'm still pretty early into the game, even if I'm looting everything along the way. Sturgis, get out of my way. There's a couch in here. I'm gonna turn this into like a chill pad. We're gonna have like a base of operations where people are able to hang out, and if I have enough people living in a small space, it'll be very active, and then the more people I have move in, again, it'll make sense. It'll have that layer of immersion. Just hanging out in the bathroom now, you know? Okay, so this is Sturgis's room. I like the way this is set up so far because... Oh, that's funny. Did he put a shelf? He put a shelf right over the window. I have no clue what this is going to look like later. We'll just pretend that he, you know, Sturgis is he's a handyman. He's very capable of coming up with brackets and other things, even if we don't directly see them. We'll make it work. This is what I was mentioning before. I want to make sure wherever this is placed, if it can utilize the window,
Can it wait?
we'll try. I'm actually going to swap this out. Choose building plan. I would like to just hit random. Once you satisfy with the building plan you have chosen, exit. If you select blah blah blah, okay. So if I hit back, is that gonna redo this? It should. Okay, so now if I'm not happy with it, I don't want to choose specifically. I want this to grow over time in such a way that it's kind of out of my own hands too. I understand there's part of the sim settlement mod that allows you to, I guess, build some of this over time on your own. This is funny. This is Jun's house right here. He's got the baseball statue and more.
I know I'm not the only person.
John, you need to loosen up, my man. You're so tense. So going back to just moving stuff around in here. I could put some of the stuff outside. Our little hangout session area out here, because why not? This is where the Minutemen hang out. We're gonna make the Minutemen seem cool. Alright, I'll store some of these or scrap others. Again, I have to make sure the appropriate plot is being used. If not, it's going to block entry into the whole building. So, although it won't impact the settlers, it's got to look nice. It's got to look right. Alright, I saw that light up for like 2 seconds. And I don't know why. I'm struggling over here. So I want to push this as far back as possible. But I think this miscellaneous stuff is messing it up. It'd be cool if you could snap this to certain things, but part of me feels like that would, you'd be forced to just keep snapping. Okay, so that is the next interior residential plot. So I have one there, one there. This is starting to shape up. Okay. You kind of can still enter and use this, but it's not, it's still not optimal. It's going to shape up more over time though. The question is, how much more is it going to change? Oh boy. So this was Sturgis. I'm going to move Marcy over here. Everybody's probably sleeping right now. I have a town meeting. It's a crisis. I wanted to see what Jun came up with. Yeah, meet me at the bell. Meet me at the bell. So this still looks the same. I wasn't sure if it would have updated any further. I'm just gonna do another random. No, maybe I won't. If he doesn't block this, I can probably put another interior plot in here. I don't think I can fit any. Maybe. Have 4 people live in here? That's actually probably pretty good utilization of space. So I'm gonna break this down. The justification of breaking down this bed is we're going to utilize this bed for a mattress that I have somewhere lying around, and that's gonna allow us to place more beds. I started playing and placing down mattresses and sleeping bags. I didn't think it made sense to go straight to me able to place a bed. So incrementally doing things as resources allow it. Okay, residential, interior. I feel like this wants to fit. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally scrap the floor. Rug. Any of this could be messing it up. GG's, Joe. Rotate, rotate. Perfect, it works. So I want to keep it in the middle of the room. It's hard for me to even see which way this is facing. Is it rotated? Is it crooked? Is it following a certain line? Oh boy. I slowly phase it through the wall. Yeah, I guess that looks pretty even. So just place it as far back as I can and hope for the best. So now this is Jun. This is one of the new settlers.
Don't care much for good name. That place is nothing.
I kind of wanted to make this house the Minutemen house. Also, I rang the bell before and was placing stuff. I feel like everybody showed up and then I wasn't there. Whoops. Sorry, guys. One more time. Keep you on your toes. This is, we're doing drills. I need to make sure everybody can get here in a timely manner just in case we're getting attacked by raiders. I think I have somebody assigned to this. Also, if somebody can't make it here, that means they're stuck, and whatever they set up in their home is not working. So this I placed, all this other stuff is for whomever's this is. Don't even want to know. Not enough room in there. Definitely not enough room in there. So 2 people live here. Sturgis, maybe Preston. Does Preston sleep? Can I assign him to like sleeping duty?
I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
Mama Murphy, can I assign you to that? And like Sturgis and others will protect you? Oh, I accidentally just assigned this to something I think already had a person? Maybe not. Okay, so Mama Murphy there, Sturgis there. Marcy can live over there. Where's Marcy? She was just giving me a hard time. Marcy, I'm gonna have you live on the edge of fucking town and just make you walk a mile to work every day. Marcy is so pleasant. Alright, so new settler, John, Marcy can live right there. Alright, so that is 5 different locations selected. I might be able to force one more in here, but I'm gonna wait. This is almost like a nice suite, if you will. Part of me wants to make this for myself. I know I have my own home next door, but part of me wants to keep my own home almost like a museum. So imagine the long-term story of this character. The long-term story of this character being frozen for like 200 plus years, coming back. Mind you, my character in-game doesn't know what's about to happen, but in terms of me bumping into Sean, the father, the institute, and so much more that's about to be found. Let's just say we hit the end of the game. There's DLCs, there's still locations to find. The way I look at it is this character would live on in infamy, if you will, or just would be well known, almost to the point of like, I would want to preserve the memory of my home and like what it used to be before, and just leave this as pristine as possible. Mind you, I put a couple things in here that make sense. See, now I'm gonna be locked in here. I'm getting shoved into the corner by my companions. If I can leave this pristine, I'll try. This is also, I think, the only house that has a side door over here. So down the road, I might repurpose it. For now, the wound is too fresh. Me losing Nora, me thinking that I lost Sean, it's almost like my character wants to just lock the door behind him and not go to this house for now. So that's also why I'm focusing on the neighboring houses as opposed to that. Preston, I have no idea where you sleep. I don't even think he sleeps. Jun's on defense duty. I would not want this man watching over us at night. This is interesting.
Tied to this place, kid. No energy.
So this is exactly what I mean. I can justify breaking stuff down in town, or even saying, oh, I went to Red Rocket, destroyed some stuff, and brought things back. What is this, like a turnstile thing you would find in like a subway station or something? The door, the cinder blocks, all very easy things to just find around and repurpose. Mama Murphy has the teddy bear too. Love it. Alright, so Mama Murphy lives there. Sturgis is over here. I hope these plots continue to work in the way that I'm setting them up. Because at some point, I might not even be able to get in here. If I can't get in here, I don't know how I'm going to reset the plot. I'm going to have to just destroy it force my way in. I should be good though. There should be enough room right here, even if something goes into that corner. Okay. So this might be enough building for now.
I need to be alone right now.
I'm trying to think. Marcy was assigned, John was assigned, and one of the new settlers was assigned. I do need power, but I have exactly as the amount of power I have and need and all that. I should prep to see if I can even place generators or other things that I need. Science. Produces 5. Lowest on copper and gears. Produces 3. I can't tell if it's better for me to just make 1 of these or 2 of these. I think I'll try to make 2 of these for now. Right, so just pop up a couple of these. Connect them for no reason. Even throw them on here, because why not? I would love to get the street lamps working again in the game. That'd be cool. Trying to consider what other location would work. If I make a perimeter starting here, this house is dead to me. This house over here, I don't remember the layout. Let's take a quick look. If I was to utilize this for people to live in, I could put another module right there. That's 1. 2 right there. And that's it. Doesn't fit anything else. What's going on, Miss Rocks? Hello, hello. We're on some Fallout 4. Building up the story, building up my character's background, building up my character's legacy. That's how I should phrase it. Oh, there is a door right here. Okay. This gives me an idea. Have a module like here. Have a module in between. Hope that that module allows you to go from one side to the next. And then maybe have another module in the corner. I'm getting ideas for how I should set this up. And then a 4th one. This house might be able to set up 4 different little residential plots. The more people I can move in, the better. I also need to set up food and more. I had someone not so long ago tell me that one of the better ways to take care of your food needs and other things in the beginning, get some razor grain, get some dirty water, and make yourself some, what is it, noodle soup? Have I been around enough for there to be razor grain? Maybe not. Alright, I'm going to take as many of these as I can. So I planted this. At this point, I don't even know how long ago it would be. Nobody's assigned to this. Son of a bitch. By now I would have had something. Sturgis is scavenging. Marcy is working on food on the opposite side of the house. Oh, that's actually an interesting view. See, this could be good to utilize. Turn this into a module. Okay, so this is going to be a different approach. All my other playthroughs, I think I've deleted a majority of the houses. Or ignored them entirely. Whereas this time around, I can actually use them. Except these. These, I think you're kind of forced to make a decision. You can't just destroy the scrap. You have to destroy the entire house. Again, I'm not looking to make giant moves like that. It doesn't make sense. I'm not going to be able to do that single-handedly, neither will my settlers. Okay, before I start heading out or anything like that, I need more circuitry while I'm out and about, but at the most, or at the least, I'll place another turret. Add a little bit more defense. There's 15 beds? That's silly. That is too much. I'm gonna go set up Marcy on the razor grain, so hopefully when I come back there's razor grain to pick. Hopefully I can make noodles or noodle soup, whatever it is. Marcy, I'm gonna assign you. To this. Okay, so that's assigned. All the other houses are basically assigned. I would argue I have too many beds. Not enough food, not enough water. If I can place another water purifier, that should be the other goal. I need more circuitry for turrets. And I don't know if you need circuitry for what I'm about to make. Probably, right? Oh, I guess I could put this too, right? Water is 17. What happens if I place one of these? Does it become 20? It does. Okay. I'm going to try to have twice the amount of resources as I have people, and basically prep for that. Food 14 is almost twice, and I say that because I'm probably going to have somebody move in while I'm gone. Happiness is on the rise, power, defense, all that stuff. Okay. Food. I can place more gourds, but I can't assign anybody else, so it's not wise to place that. People are going to be picking mute fruit, some potatoes, a combination of corn and potatoes. Okay. My character is parched. My character needs a little rest, and then we are out. Gonna go take on the world. A quick little session of exploring. Try to make my way back to Lexington. I'm not making my way back to Corvega. I'm gonna loot a little bit over there, attack some raiders potentially still in town. Before we go, let me have my character be fed, drink some stuff. And then I will remain sleeping in my old home, I guess, but sleep for 8 hours, get well rested, on to some adventures. Okay, good, well rested, tremendous. Codsworth, let's go do this. Try to head out there ASAP. I also have like no ammo. I've used a lot of ammo. Used a lot. Did I stash stuff? Yes, I did. I need all the rounds that I don't have. I need 308 rounds. I really don't have a whole lot, so I'm gonna have to try to conserve as best I can. Here goes nothing, Codsworth. Let's go. Off to Lexington. We'll swing through Concord first, see if there's anything over there I might have missed. So luckily, now that I placed a few residential plots, this will help me start telling a story. Because when I move back in, or when I come back in, people should be moved in. Multiple people technically could move in. With all the beds I have more than enough food and water than the people I have. So as long as I'm also helping people out, I'm supposed to go back to 10 Pines Bluff, help them out. I should have an opportunity to set up even more settlements and move even more people in. Create a supply line between them, so then I'm able to actually function at different, we'll call them, workshops. Outposts. I think outposts is a better word. In 76, there's workshops that you can kind of take over and utilize. These, they're not necessarily workshops. Some function more like workshops. Others are more like landmarks. I also realized that there is a location over there with some high-level enemies that I'm not going to go fight until a little later. Just gotta remember not to make a turn down certain roads. Hellspawn, I am definitely not ready for any super mutant attacks. None of that. Pretty sure I've looted just about everything. This building that has a second floor, I don't think I have. It's possible I didn't. I came over here and fought the Deathclaw, and in my panic,
Don't think I can pick this.
I don't think I ever came back to loot. Nice. Okay. From level 15 and up, that's when super mutant attacks can... Oh man, I gotta get my area way ahead of time ready for that then. Okay. Noted. I saw this door last time too. Can I go through here or no? Oh, I can. So a Deathclaw came through here. I don't know if that means a Deathclaw would then pop up again. Oh my god. It immediately knows something's going on here. This is sketch. I don't think I've ever actually been through here. Is it a Mirelurk? I feel like I shouldn't have opened that door. Codsworth? Not Codsworth. Dogmeat? What's going on here? This is probably not an area that I should be in. I'm gonna come back here.
Not in work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
Codsworth loves that I loot everything. Great. We'll get a bone over here to give Dogmeat. I want to loot as much as I can. I got a bad feeling about this area. Let's say my character has shivers down his spine. I see an exit here. Is this actually an exit? This better not be a fucking trap and there's like a missile launcher being pointed at my face. I don't trust this. Is this an exit door? Please be an exit door. This is sketchy for me. I haven't been here and I just feel like death is around every corner. I feel like I can trust this room though. Lunchbox? Please don't. Stop it. Stop it. Don't lock me in here.
That's it.
Loot all. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Dogmeat doesn't feel so safe about this place. Codsworth is like, sir, my calculations say there's a very high rate of encouraging something we're probably not ready for. Why don't we come back here? Especially considering that... So here's the thing, then that would detach the conversation. I would have to tell Codsworth, you're right. We fought a Deathclaw earlier, a few days back, that I'm pretty sure came from here. So I think you have a good point to say we should come visit another day. Who knows if there's more Deathclaws or something. And then I emerge like nothing from the ground. I don't think I've looted this side of town. I'm not sure if there's actually a whole lot there. I may have already. Some of these are harder to tell. I vaguely remember going to some second and third floor of buildings, so where's this taking me? Make sure there's no new threats, enemies. I'm pretty sure I cleared out most of town, but it's possible bad stuff lingers and lurks around the corner still. Come in through the chimney like Santa Claus. Ouch, he says? I didn't take any damage. Did you take damage? Can I jump from roof to roof? It's gonna slide and do some weird thing. Codsworth, what's over here? There's like a house all by itself over here that I don't think I've looked at or looted. Have I? I have looted this building. Okay. It's very detached from town. I think this has all been looted. It'd be cool if there was a mod that allows you to like spray paint. If it was me in some sort of survival apocalypse thing, I would mark every house. I would mark every house that I visited, and I would mark them in different colors or symbols depending on what it is. I would try to make it in such a way that every house was marked, but you would have no clue, and you would have to do a codex or search every house to figure it out. But let's say one of the houses had a slash through it, one of them had a triangle, one had a circle. Each of them would mean, you know, searched here before, have to search here again. Maybe even some sort of threat level. And basically set it. Oh shit. I thought we did this already. Can anybody help me remember? I thought I survived this. Jules dies. I killed Jules, and then I thought I kept moving. Did I die in that playthrough, and this is an alternate universe? So real quick before I jump in, this character remembers his past iterations, lives, deaths, all that stuff. Let's just say I remember up to the point of dying, and then all of a sudden my character blinks, and then I'm back here. I have died in all these other sessions up to 25 times, right? I died multiple times since this interaction, but I remember him being a synth. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose a very different approach. Last time I was like, let him go. This time I know he's a synth.
Don't come any closer, friend.
This could concern me.
Please, help! They're going to kill me.
Shut up.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
This thing's a synth. That's why.
This thing's a synth.
Been traveling with it for weeks, but then today he finally lets us know that he's an Institute errand boy.
Gnarly, that's the quote of the year. My character remembers, but do I? No, my memory is Swiss cheese like Mama Murphy. Mama Murphy's over there high as hell on her jet. We have to piecemeal the puzzle
You're just
pieces.
gonna run off and get your Institute buddies to come put us down. That ain't happening, pal.
I'm not with the Institute. I ran away. I just need to get to
I'm not with the Institute, but I ran away. So that's like one of the things I noticed the last time he was saying. It's like, wait, you're not with them, but you ran away from them?
Can't let them do this.
He hasn't hurt you yet.
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
I would never do that.
You're my friends.
They got a point, Fred.
Oh, I wanted to actually kill him. Shit.
To harm us. Maybe we should just let him go.
All right. But if I ever see you again, I'm putting one right.
I know he's a synth.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here.
How about you?
Thanks again.
Hey, buddy. Ching. And that's that. Alright, bottle cap, synth component, padded blue jacket. You see this? He was a synth. Oh my god. Look at them, look at him. I am extremely strong. I am just holding this man in the air. Yep, there he is. Okay, hello? What do you think about that?
Better hope I never see his face again.
He just said I better hope I never see his face again. Homie, I don't think there's a little bit of his face right here. There's a little bit of his face over there. I would have chosen words a little better, but okay, so Jules is dead. Jules the synth has stayed dead this time. Unless I die again, which is also possible. Oh my god. Alright, so I was mentioning one of the mods that I have turns vehicles into containers. And for whatever reason, Dogmeat walking into these basically downs Dogmeat. I don't have synths. I don't have stims like that to be constantly spending on Dogmeat, so unfortunately I have to basically just let Dogmeat stay there until it informs me Dogmeat has gone to a better place. No, I'm kidding. Dogmeat has gone to Red Rocket, so I'll eventually pick up Dogmeat again. I'm gonna go back into town real quick, see if I can loot anything, and then head on over to Lexington. And then just to confirm, I have looted most of these, but it's possible. it's possible there's still things here I missed. Done with base stuff? Yes. I am exploring town, looting, making my way back to Lexington and trying to comb through houses that I've already been through but didn't loot everything. Now we're in kind of more hoarder mode, trying to loot a little bit of everything, considering I now know what I need and don't need. I have a few things marked as well to help me find circuitry or crystal, things of that nature. So we're out and about exploring. I feel like I hear a cat doing something bad. I'm gonna ignore that, hope that doesn't get worse, and then ignoring it wasn't a bad thing. Sato, what you got going on? Can I go through here? Concord Subway? Oh, I've not done this. This is gonna be new. I wonder if this is connected to the other subways. Because this might be already the new one of the new mods that I put on. I've never gone through here. Hey, Sato, before I go in here, is there any sort of interactions you'd like to activate before I run into this BS? It says there's something here. It's already picking up on my my presence, which is sketchy. Which is sketchy. I also want to get my timer out. Let me see. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Gonna use 2 of the 3 for no HUD. Use 2 of the 3 for no HUD. No VAT, sorry, Gnarly and others. I gotta potentially turn off channel points while we're on here. The channel points are only for like 76. So 10 minutes no HUD. Oh my god. 10 minutes no HUD. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. No heads up display for me. So what would that mean? Heads up opacity is all the way down? Right? Oh shit, this is weird. This is weird. Alright, I'm starting the timer. 10 minutes and started. This is so weird. I assume everybody here is bad. Fuck all you! I'm gonna die. I don't even know what my health is at. I'm gonna die. Heal, please. Where's that blood sausage? There you go. Some of that. Some, you know what? We haven't used any jet lately. Slow down some time. Oh, reloading first is probably a better call. There we go. Look at that. 5 seconds of nothing. Another door's there. I thought that was locked. This no HUD thing is sketchy.
Oh well. Carry on.
Sketchy. Alright, ammo, please. Oh, this is so weird. I have to, like, go into everything. This is a very different playthrough. Broken bottle. A stim pack, please. Still, like, 9 minutes left on this. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, shit. Bro, dynamite. He's got dynamite, too. I don't know if I can hit him through stuff. Oh, that's not one. I'm gonna die. Thank you, Codsworth. I gotta swap to a different weapon. I think I ran out of ammo. I can't even tell. Ammo? I'm out of ammo. Oh my god. Give me the sniper. I think I have a couple rounds on that one. Health, minimal. Stim pack, active. I have no contextual awareness of how close I am to dying. This is sketchy as shit. I can't tell if they're to the left or to the right. To the left. And the right. I missed. Shit. If they throw one grenade over here, I'm so screwed. Ching. No hit markers is so weird too. Ow, ow, ow. One left, he says. Thank you for that contextual awareness. When I don't have it. GG's Codsworth. Oh my god. He said one left, but I feel like I still heard something else in the background. I also didn't expect a bunch of raiders to be here, but it makes sense a bunch of raiders will be hanging out in some sort of subway station, waiting for people to unsuspectedly just get ganked by him, you know? Okay. I gotta make sure there's no traps too. I made it this far. That doesn't mean there's not gonna be a mine or something that I'll step on down the road. It's definitely a battle. Imagine being the next person to come into the subway station and just see a bunch of raiders dead on the ground. Instant response would be something like, I'm glad I didn't run into whoever did this, you know? Something like that.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
Just expecting traps and other things to just shoot me away as soon as I come into the area. I had no idea what that was. I thought somebody snuck up on me and did an executioning move, and I was like, oh, what's going on? Why is it in camera? Considering I can't loot too much as well, I need to take note if there's certain things I should try to grab when I come back. So there's a bed here. I technically could save. I'm gonna continue a little bit further and then come back and save. I just want to make sure. Oh, I just want to make sure there's like this area is fully cleared. The idea is I don't abuse save points or sleeps or anything like that. I try to clear out as many areas as I can, and then it's like that's the checkpoint.
Sweet.
Ammo? Give me all the ammo, please. Alright, and Sato, appreciate you. You still got one more interactive claim. Whenever you want to redeem that, we still are going to be streaming Fallout 4 one more time at the least for the rest of this month. This upcoming Thursday, I may or may not get a Saturday session in, and I already forget. Is Saturday still part of this month, or are we going to be in August already? Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, good. Yeah, I think what? The 27th would be Saturday? Sorry, Thursday? Whoa. Whoa. What is the meaning of this? Oh, okay. Well, sometimes weird stuff happens. Monday's the last day of the month, thank you. I want to make sure none of these are set up to like also shoot you. I'm very sketched out that I open up a door and there's just like a pressure plate and a shotgun pointing at your face. Well, if you get through these 10 minutes without dying, I was going to give you an XP boost. No pressure. Oh my, no pressure. You, alright. Alright, here goes nothing. I still have 3.5 minutes. And then my phone will go off. Oh, that was sketchy. See, I don't know if my hidden thing is freaking out. I couldn't even tell you if I was crouched. I could just be a really short dude right now. I feel like there's enemies. There's ammo. Who throws out ammo? It's so weird to find ammo in these things. That I feel like is kind of immersion breaking. Unless you would justify it by saying a raider was here and they wanted to toss some ammo in there and they thought it was a good idea, like, and they were gonna, if they needed it, they would have it on the spot. I don't know. Like, I can try to justify certain things, but other ones just don't make sense. I don't trust this. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is like the save point. This is, I think, part of the mod. This is so sketchy. What if you could stay out of bed but have to roll d20 to see if something bad happens? So it's like, oh, interesting. So we make some sort of like plea deal over here. Not plea deal, but making it where it's like, okay, I'm not supposed to sleep yet. Let me sleep, but I have to roll for it. If I roll bad, then not. I'll have to put some thought into it. Okay. You're about to find areas with level 30s? No. I don't want any of that. I'm about to start backtracking. My 10 minutes are about to be up. Oh, that's a different area. I don't even know where I just went. Oh no. Oh, I'm going further in. I fucking missed. I missed again. I'm going away. There's other bad shit in the other area. I'm gonna go check that out. Fuck! My god. Oh, I died.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I still got a minute left on the no HUD, so there goes my XP. Oh no. Guess who spawns back in Sanctuary and has to go all the way back there. So we died once this playthrough, and yeah, this one hurts. I didn't save. Again, I'm trying to make it challenging. I'm trying to make it in such a way that you want the progress to count. You make sure you do certain things in certain orders, and well, I gotta go back to Concord now. Go back to the station, clear out a bunch of raiders, and then go further in and just kill stuff. And then go back and loot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so the goal, get back to that area, kill enemies, proceed. Save, make it count. Alright, I'm on the last like 5 seconds or so of this as well. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that is the timer. Stop that. You can still have the XP boost? No, that's fine. I want to earn it. I still had a minute. I didn't earn it. I tried bailing so I could deal with other shit and not those guys, and I brought them with me, which it makes sense that they could follow you. A door shouldn't technically stop them from following you. That would break the immersion. The fact that they were so far ahead of me and behind me when I opened the door, how the hell did he teleport in front of me? Like, that's frustrating. Opacity all the way up. At least by the time you get there, your HUD's back on. Yeah, that's the good news, right? I'll reserve the last one for next time then. Perfect. Yeah, so Saturday of next week I'm not streaming, so Thursday will be the last Fallout 4 stream of the month, and I'm technically still ahead. In terms of YouTube content, I'm still ahead, like live sessions, in terms of producing videos. So this probably won't go live for another like 2 weeks or something. Because if I'm getting only one upload in a week, and I'm not combining them, and I'm getting 1 or 2, on average 1.5 streams per week, it's gonna keep me ahead of uploads. So that's kind of good though. So close though, GG, not playing with HUD, gotta be hard. Yeah, I'm not used to that. This is weird. I've never done that before. And all the times I've played, I've never challenged myself to play without a HUD. See, the role idea might have saved you or hurt you. Example, 1 to 5, murdered in your sleep. 5 to 10, someone stole the items from you. 10 to 15, you got good sleep. 10 to 20, you get XP boosted for an hour or something. Okay, so let me see how I can make each of those work. I'll work backwards. 16 to 20, you get an XP boost for an hour or something. Unfortunately, I can't do an XP boost. I would have to do just like give me a level. But the only thing is, I wouldn't want to give me a full level, right? I would want to only polish off a little bit. Right now I'm very close to 10. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know how to do an XP boost. I'd have to do some research into it. Maybe there's something I can pre-make and have it aside. But I like that idea, like gain even more XP or be ready for more if you're well rested. You get good sleep from 10 to 15, so that's just basic stuff. That's where you want to roll at the least. And then 5 to 10, someone stole something from you. What else could we do? Because I could technically drop a random item, but there's like no good way to necessarily do that. So I'm trying to think. Someone stole something from you. How about this? If you roll 5 to 10, someone stole sleep from you. You cannot sleep. Well, that's weird, because if it's a sleeping bag you run up on, you can only sleep for 3 hours. So maybe I can only sleep for 1 hour. Somebody stole the sleep from me, we'll just say. And then if I roll a 1 to 5, you're saying murdered in my sleep. So I'd rather not die in my sleep because I chose to sleep. I think maybe you don't sleep at all. You lost your chance to save and sleep, maybe. So I'll just roll a random d20 right now, and I'll tell you what I landed on, and we'll just see how that goes. That is a 14. I rolled actually pretty high. So 14 is... you got good sleep. So that basically allows you to sleep the entire time. Interesting. Landlord, I think I need you to write that down for me or make a note of it, because I like where your head's at. I might not be able to make everything work, but for the ones that make sense and what I think I can pull off, I'm not opposed. Welcome back, Hoff. Wonder how that works? I do too, Hoff. Let me see. Alright, so back to Concord Subway. Oh boy. I'm basically just going to sneak on in and throw that dynamite into the group of them. Now that I have the element of surprise, you know? The element of surprise. Except I have, you know, them following me. It's different now. This is what I like about the game and don't like about the game. Earlier there was everybody right here, and now there's nobody here. This is freaky. My hidden thing isn't going off either. We're still expecting to open up a door and see an enemy. This is freaky. So I went this way before, right? Copy pasta and gilded, thank you. So I don't have any enemies in here. What is this? Sato, that worked out perfectly for you. You redeemed the no VATS thing in like the worst situation, and it took me like 2 seconds to get to the same spot. There's nobody here. So dark in those corners, which I like about this game. There's the actual idea of you can hide in darkness. In 76, you can be in plain sight, but you're still supposedly hiding. This guy's not even here? There's mannequins here now? What is going on? There's mannequins. Oh no. So this is kind of different. This is sketchy. I don't like this long hallway. I feel I have a sense of danger. Why? Yo, this hallway is freaky. This is like a never-ending hallway. Oh, that was weird. I didn't like the way it was just not rendering at the edge, or at the end. It just looked like it was going and going and going. Dogmeat just whimpered. I have no idea where I am. I'm pretty sure this is just part of the connected tunnel system. There's gotta be somebody on the other side of that door. Let's go very quietly, very quietly. Attack dog? I'm in danger. I'm in danger. 32 32, 32, 32, 83. Okay, didn't want to do that, but you made me. This is freaky. This is like, what's that game? Metro Last Light Exodus or something like that? Didn't that game have crazy tunnels and stuff? You have to like fight your way through to advance in the game. So what's really crazy is I'm going to be ending this, like, let's say episode today's session here kind of soon. And what's going to happen is, let me just see how many pounds I can carry. I did a good amount of upkeep before, so I don't have a lot on me. I can carry basically 150 plus pounds, so I can loot a good amount. The only thing is, this is one of those ideas of immersion where it doesn't make sense that I just escaped my life, right? Or escaped with my life. There's no raiders here this time, which means there's raiders somewhere. Whether they're further down the tunnel making their way back. We'll kind of go with the butterfly effect to justify and explain certain things. But the idea is there's no way I'm going to sit here clanging around with a bag full of aluminum cans and a bunch of other crap. It's probably best for me to make my way back and then revisit. Right now, I want to see what danger I'm walking towards. It might be something big. I don't see anything down here. I feel like there's adjacent tunnels that things sends me through. This might be a very bad idea, but I need to start making my way back here momentarily. It says I'm detected, but from what? This is freaky. I'm trying to like walk slowly when I'm almost detected. Okay, so these are side entrances. Again, very sketched out. There could be traps. I don't like that when I open these doors, this is what I see. I do not like that. This almost makes me think if you want to get across the map, this is probably the best way to traverse it because you can stay underground and just stick to these tunnels and maybe not run into stuff. I see something down there. It's a ghoul. I noticed that hunchback of Notre Dame look anywhere. What you doing, buddy? There's two of them? There's multiple. Shoot once and then just back away to the point where they don't know that I'm here. I should have enough time, so as long as Codsworth turns around and Dogmeat turns around, this won't result in my death. This is going to result in my death. They're just now moving? Oh my god. You're luring them back to me, aren't you? What is Codsworth doing? Codsworth. Codsworth. Codsworth? He teleported. What is that floating in the sky? Oh. I kind of want to go back and kill some of those ghouls. Test my luck. I only have 3 rounds left though. Oh boy. Nothing like leaving everything to a game of chance. Headshot. Make every shot count. I should just command both of them to head over there. A tunnel full of mannequins? No, thank you. That's a level up. Level 10? Let's see. I think I needed more strength before to choose something that I was looking for. I would love local leader 2, but I need, I think, level 14 for that. I have enough charisma, which is good. I want more luck on my side too. This past level went pretty quick, so I think I'm going to choose luck. Gain an extra point there, and then down the road put that into... I would love to work towards Grim Reaper Sprint. I think that'll help me out a lot. Alright, I got 1 round left. And it's got one of these ghouls' names on it. It's stuck. That could not have worked out better. Ghoul flesh? Oh, that's a legendary? Oh, shit. And it mutated? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't got ammo like this. I don't got ammo like this. Yes. Yes. Fuck him up! Well, I feel like I barely participated in that fight, but thank you. We got a legendary Assassin's Machete. Oh, that's not a legendary I was looking for, but... Alright, I feel accomplished. I feel as if going through these tunnels... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm in caution. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I don't have ammo for this. I don't have ammo for this. Stop it. They're following you guys, not me. I kind of want to stir the pot a little bit. And miss every shot. That actually was pretty well timed. I'm in danger. I don't like being in danger because now that makes me feel like I'm surrounded. And it's not just those that are over there. Jesus. Go, 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 go. They're in the walls. The ghouls are in the walls. The ghouls have eyes. The hills have ghouls. One of those. I don't know. Come up with it. Oh, I don't like this. Alright, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Even though I feel like I should loot everything. I definitely just woke up a ghoul, I think. I feel like I heard something in the wall. Alright, worst comes to worst, I'll just spam my 10 mil. Subway token? Oh no. What is my favorite overall Fallout game? Honestly, my favorite overall Fallout game goes back and forth between this game, Fallout 4, and Fallout 3. I think the story of 3 I really enjoyed. Some people's complaint of 3 is maybe it's a little too linear, and 4 allows you to explore a whole lot more. I could see that, I could agree with that, but at times, I don't know if it's just Liam Neeson or what, but 3 does it for me. And there's other times where I'm like, no, I want what 4 has to offer. The bigger question is, if Microsoft and Bethesda come out with a game of the, you know, Century Edition, they remaster 3, they remaster New Vegas, and they re-release them with mod support or something like that, that would be big news because that would rekindle a lot of people's interest in those games, and even people that have yet to play those would go back. I could have swore I just saw something move over there. Alright, it's just the hanging corpse. I'm sketched out over here. I don't know which way to go. I think I came through here, right? Because the dog that I killed. If they were to remaster 3, I would love to play 3. 3 might take that spot. I haven't played enough of New Vegas to really be like, you know, New Vegas is the best Fallout or any of the other ones like that. I am going to be so lost. There's no way I'm going to remember which way to go. I don't even think I'm running the right way right now. I have to be. The door is already open. Or that's probably a bad way to look into things. Did I just run in a big circle? I just ran in a big circle. How do I get back? Oh shit. I'm lost in the subway system. Actually, I think I came in through this way and then shot the dog on the opposite end. The question is... Now these all look the same. Yeah, these all look the same to me. Was I not on this side, or was it this side? I guess, because the dog was here, and I shot the dog, but going back that way wouldn't make sense, so I guess I came from this way? I didn't just do the same thing 2 times in a row, did I? No, okay. Here's that endless hallway that kind of freaks me out. I'm running towards the end, but it almost feels like the end never gets closer. I didn't go through this door, I'm pretty sure, but this is probably a better idea. So this intricate subway system I'm really into. I understand how they kind of set it up and connecting the interior cells and all that. It's like much easier to stitch things together if you make these paths in between. I do not trust any room that I go into. Give me toys.
There's a use to that. I'll eat my hat.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat. It's so funny. I pick stuff up and all of a sudden Codsworth's like, I love that. Desk pop. Okay, nobody responded. There's nothing down here. Alright, so we're pretty safe. I'm gonna head back to the top side. I feel kind of sketched out considering... wait, I didn't come from this way. I feel kind of sketched out considering... Wait, I didn't come from this way. How am I gonna get out of here? There's gotta be stairs, yeah. Considering those enemies disappeared and I have no clue which way they could have went, I would... As much as I enjoy having 2 companions, having 2 companions that I currently have don't really help because there's no like human aspect in terms of like Codsworth is just gonna have like one-liners and Dogmeat's a dog, right? So Dogmeat every once in a while can hold down an opponent. I can, you know, talk to the robot, I can talk to the dog. I feel like I might need like Nick Valentine or somebody else to accompany me. So then it's one of those things where, again, the idea of building a story for this character, I go back to town, I'm telling the people in town, hey listen, I went through the subway system, there's raiders and a bunch of stuff, we just need to, you know, make sure we loot and are smart about it, and then we stand to get a lot of resources from this area, I just need people to accompany me. So, with Codsworth and Dogmeat, I feel like it's hard to justify saying, okay, they're coming with me to collect a bunch of stuff and we're gonna bring stuff back. It'd be a lot easier to be like, I'm gonna bring another human companion, tell them ahead of time, hey, we gotta be careful. The fact that Dogmeat works as well as a companion as possible, I like. I feel like I heard something click. I don't like opening doors and then hearing weird stuff. I'm not walking into any grenades or any explosions today. Nope. Not today. But just the point being, that human element of being like, hey, I went to this spot, I found it, do you think it's a good idea? And then the companion would respond, hey listen, I'm down for whatever you are. And then we would go, we would collect stuff, bring it back. That would be the idea. Right now with Codsworth, even if Codsworth is like fully sentient AI or something, he's still just a robot and he can only carry so much. Same thing with Dogmeat, even if I put like a little pack on him, I can't be like, hey, let's get ready to bring backpacks worth of stuff back. So that's kind of where I'm headed in terms of my logic behind a lot of this. I do want to go back and make sure I loot the buildings adjacent to where I'm at right now. The Museum of Freedom, I think, probably still has stuff for me to loot. In between this adventure and the next adventure, what I'm going to do is, again, probably just very minimal things. I'll probably loot some of this, these buildings and just whatever stuff I can find in this building and others. I'll bring it back on over to Sanctuary. Today we hit level 10 and I was able to focus on setting up some future gameplay. Again, this was more of the Sanctuary build, if you will. The more I'm able to set up in terms of plots, whether it's residential or agricultural, the more, ooh, look at that, the more they'll shape up over time. So if I can set them up now, over time it'll just get that much better. Where is your owner? Hello? I don't like that the Brahmin is way ahead of... Can I shoot you? So I'm distracted. If I was a raider, I would just wait here and be like, where's your owner? Maybe next playthrough on here, I would set it up to be raider life and just very aggressive every opportunity. I do not like mannequins. They freak me out in these games. Always at the worst of spots. Okay, so considering I'm not figuring out where the owner is of that Brahmin, we'll find out next time. Appreciate you guys checking this out. So this was episode 6, technically, I'm pretty sure. And then again, the live sessions are, let's say, a few weeks ahead of the YouTube content. But anybody checking out the YouTube content, I do appreciate that. Any interactions, likes, goodies to that degree helps get our content in front of more people, check out more stuff. And then in terms of Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and Starfield, we're going to keep expanding the content, expanding the community, and I definitely look forward to more adventures soon. Again, I feel like I need emotes in this game that'll allow me to wave, but until the next one, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Keep an eye out for more episodes, more Fallout 4 content. And I'm definitely curious to see where this playthrough goes. I'm going to try to split up the creative portion of it, the exploration portion of it. If the formula in Fallout 4 and other similar games is explore, collect resources, build, and you run out of resources and you basically repeat, explore, resources, build. Right now I'm kind of in between exploring and placing stuff, and there's still a lot to loot and a lot to check out, and I'm just at the very beginning of the game. I'll put off going to Diamond City for a little bit. I'll expand Sanctuary, Red Rocket, probably Starlight Drive-In, and see what else we can do. But yeah, looking forward to more adventures soon.